Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Jim, and we're checking out Zcash today again. For everybody that holds Grayscale holdings, this is something good to look at. This is kind of like decision time. However, I think a lot of us have reached. Looking at Grayscale, let's see if you can see. Yeah, you can. Looking at Grayscale, we can compare Grayscale to, let's say LTCN or BCHG or any of the other ones, GSOL, whatever. We haven't seen them explode to the point that they're reaching an all-time high. However, Zcash is one of these trusts that's getting up there. It's probably going to reach an all-time high if it continues like this in the next few days. Now, LTCN is far away from it. BCHG is far away from it. A lot of these trusts are far away from it. But this is what could happen. This is, something that could happen to those other trusts. That's why we're in this. And these things are phenomenal. You're lucky to be in this channel and in this community following these things, because not many people know about these, which is good, I guess. I don't know, who cares. We're looking at Grayscale now. Check this out. Okay, I wanted to show you this. When Grayscale first started, they started out at $40, right around here. I guess January 1st, or it could have been December something. Doesn't show, but this is the first time that it got recorded. And yeah, it quickly came down to like $25. I think the same day probably. And it closed at $13.99. Good, bad, it's a new trust, and whoever invested then probably go, oh no, we lost. Or somebody that's holding long term thinking that this is going to go $300, $500, $600 or so. But it doesn't give you the date, the specific date. But I figure something like January 1st. Anyways, coming down the years, July 22nd, June 20, January 23rd, 2023. I'm sorry, January 2023, January 2025. Right around here, this was April, and it began to do something. But look at all this one. Look at the no volume. This is, if you wanted to pick this up, oh my God, what was the lowest price? Was $1.75, and now it's at $31. Gee whiz, just buying it here and selling it here. You could have made would have, whatever, right? Now we come down, and this is April of 2024. That's when, I started getting excited that my portfolio is going up to, like, I think it went to 200 or 250,000 from what it is now. And then it started coming down. And over here, down. And all of a sudden, in the last, 3 weeks now, 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks or so, it just shoots up. This is the stuff that these trusts could do. Just zoom up within. Okay, let's see. The lowest part here was $4.80, and this is it doesn't. Oh, September 15th. We're October 31st. Okay, a month from $4.80 to $30, or what is it? 36? No, 31.26 right now. It shoots up here from $4 to 30. Amazing in 1 month. That's an amazing return. Let me look at this real quick. Okay, the date is October 18th, 2021. October 25th, it went down to 15. So it started off, I guess, October 18th, 2021. But this is the power of these things and what they can do. This is at April of 2024 when, I thought I was going to get rich. And from here, nothing. It's like nothing. No little progression or anything. It's just boom, just shot up. Mainly because of the privacy issues, and Zcash is pretty good. Zcash does really good as far as privacy, and you got Snowden behind it. There's a character behind it. Everybody knows Snowden, and whether that was a factor, it certainly helps this coin quite a bit. If he was behind Monero or Dash, those other coins would have. But it's just like a season. Seems like a season for privacy coins, and privacy seems an issue. And BCHG does have some privacy stuff that they're working on. I'm gonna show you the chart on Zcash. All-time chart. Well, Zcash has been longer than this, but in 1 year, 930%. 930%. That's quite a. Actually, it's not. It's more like a month. Actually, it's a month and a few days, but in 1 month, it's 210%. It's been going more than a month. Yeah. So we got 920% in 1 year. Now let's think about. Excuse me. Let's think about BCHG and Litecoin, LTCN. How about those guys? It's like, oops. How about those guys? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do when, they start coming to the price that they reach an all-time high? How much are you gonna sell? Are you gonna sell? If you sell, I'm always of the mindset of not selling and just keeping it really long term. However, I got nothing against Grayscale, but I don't think that I'd like to keep a lot of it in Grayscale. I would just like to diffuse into other things like I have in the past. You guys know that half of the stuff that I have here is in real crypto, the native crypto. So, okay, this is Zcash. Now, what could happen? And here, let me show you. This is what I mean. Okay, this is looking at this chart. This is a Schwab. It's a pretty simple chart, which is I want to get the point across. It's we're here. I mean, this is 40. Whoops. This is $40 right here, and right now it's 31. It's almost to its all-time high. And the way this continues, I think the trend is going to continue. It's pretty strong, even though all the other coins are down. Yeah, today it was a little better of a day for coin market activity. We're doing a little bit better. We kind of picked things up. Dash is doing really good. It's at $47 now. Keep going, Dash. I got plenty of Dash, and Zcash, I got my trust. I'm glad I bought it. Now, Bitcoin, well, Monero is at number 22 now. Zcash is number 21. It surpassed Monero. Monero is doing good. Dash is at number 93. It was at 92 a little while ago, but it's in the top 100 again. Bitcoin Cash, it's at $543. It's still number 13, but it's doing okay. 8% of everything else is pretty much right, except, the privacy coins. By the way, these are my favorite coins, so, it's not the real top list, but these are my favorites. And out of the favorites, I got my just whatever is green is privacy coins. A Litecoin. Somebody put a little fire on this one, but it's nearing $100. It's not doing bad. None of the issues are doing really, really bad, especially the privacy stuff. And Bitcoin Cash has other things behind it. So does Zcash, so does Monero, and so does Dash. By the way, I put Tether Gold here. Not as a favorite, just something that we can keep an eye out. Very interesting. This mimics the Tether Gold mimics the price action of gold, real gold. So it changes by. It's pretty neat. Tether Gold is something to keep an eye on. Gold is it's been going down. I think it's kind of reached a certain level at the moment. But what I want to say also before I end this video is, what do we do? I mean, should I sell here everything? I have made 273%. What do I do? I invested $4,000. Now it's worth $15,000. Almost 4 times as much. But 273% actually. 3 times as much. What do I do? Sell it? And then, risk waiting another 5 years or 7 years for it to kick? Or just leave it on the table? I could. This is the dilemma now that some of you guys with BCHG and LTCN are gonna face sooner than later, probably. Who knows? I don't know. I can't say for sure what's gonna happen, but this is happening with Zcash. We're reaching an all-time high on Grayscale, and if we're to look at the native coin, it's at an all-time high right now. It's trading at $380. Let's look at an all-time chart. It started up in where are we? 600? No. Okay. $4,200 at the highest. I don't know how. Who knows? 4,200 on October 28th, and then 11/4/2016. A few days later, it's trading at $600. And a few days later, it's down to like $50. Wow. So we've only gone to 383 here. Can it go back to 4,000 up here on the native? So what is that going to do to the Grayscale? We're already there on the Grayscale since its inception. Remember this 8 cent. Zcash has been around longer than this here. This is just the inception of the trust. So Zcash has been around longer than that. And just for kicks, let's see. It was $40, right? When the highest. Sorry, guys. October 25th, 2021. October 25th, 2021. What was, let's see, October 24th. Let's go to October 10/23. That's good enough. It's at $63 the native. $63 for the native coin. Now in 2024, it didn't do shit here. October. Let's go back. Okay, 10/18/2019. That's the inception of. Sorry. Inception of Grayscale Trust. October 18th, 2021. Let's see. I lost it. Okay, here it is. October, let's say 15th, 2021. The native is trading at 126. So now, see, the thing is, the price is not going to be the same because they buy more shares and they get diluted and so forth. And I have no way to look at that. So I can't make the correlation that this should be equal to this equals what. And then it's two different markets. You got two markets that are separate. You cannot correlate both. That you cannot make a connection, although you can make an estimation, or should I say more like a guesstimation. So from 4,000 over here, could it go to 4,000 over here on the native? I don't know. It probably. I don't know. I think it could do a lot better than. Now, the other thing you got going with Zcash is that. Charlie, are you okay? Charlie's coughing. Zcash has got going some other things too. It has some a rocket behind it, and notoriety, behind it. And it's a good coin. I mean, it's a good privacy coin, and it's got Snowden behind it. So time to sell. I really think that it could do a lot more, but then again, it's like sometimes making 15,000 is not too much for one coin. I got others, and I really think that this one can do a lot more. I could take off the initial investment and then just let the rest ride. Okay, Charlie. My sound effect man here. So that's the dilemma that we're, if we have BCHG and LTCN, what are we going to do? Sell or leave some on the table? I think leaving some on the table may be a good idea. And if you have to wait for 5 more years, hey, you got enough over here, let that roll. It may turn into something really big. Like I've said before, NVIDIA and all these stocks, a lot of them are just, if you would have left the money on the table, these things would have rolled and they would have made huge amounts for some people. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that, guys, and I'll make another video later on, hopefully. Take care.